What's up, everybody? This your boy, Leader of the Flock, coming at you yet again with number 4 in the countdown of my top 10 greatest consoles, video game consoles of all time. Number 4 is the Xbox 360. Yes, the 360 is definitely a great system, and I'm going to tell you why I believe it's number 4. Now, this is the second video game console developed and produced by Microsoft. It's known as the successor to the Xbox. Now, the 360 is right now, still to this day, competing with the Sony PlayStation 3 and was competing with the Nintendo Wii as part of the 7th generation of video game consoles. Now, as of maybe a couple months ago, it was noted as selling over 77 million consoles worldwide. It was brought out in 2005, and some of the features that came with this thing was allow players to compete online, download arcade games, game demos, trailers, TV shows, music, and movies. A lot of multimedia capabilities here. Now, with that being said, when they dropped at launch, they had quite a few game titles. A lot of those game titles were, I just state some of the most, the most popular ones. The best-selling game they had of 2005, I believe, was Call of Duty 2. They had Ghost Recon, Advanced Warfighter. You had The Elder Scrolls, Dead or Alive 4, Saints Row, Gears of War, which was their top-selling video game until it got surpassed in 2007 by Halo 3. Now, some of the other good things about this system is that you can have equally as much fun playing games like Gears of War and Halo, but then you can have just as much fun playing games like Viva Pinata. So it had something for everybody on here. You had full range of customization on how you wanted your console to be. You can make it family friendly. You can block stuff from being downloaded and games being played if you're a parent and you want your kids playing mature rated games. So that's definitely a really good thing. And like I said, another thing with it is the fact that you can watch DVDs on it. You can import your own music off of CDs into it. So instead of, say you playing Raw versus SmackDown versus Raw, and you create a wrestler. Now, you don't want your wrestler to come down a ramp to John Cena's music or anyone else's music for that matter. You can put your own music in there and have them come down to whatever music you want them to come down to, because you had that music imported into your system. Or you could just let it play throughout while you're playing the game, and it could drown out the background noise of the game. Another cool feature. Now, with all the good stuff being said about this system, it was some hiccups, it was some bad stuff that I didn't like and I still don't like to this day. Now, the technical problems. We all know that the 360 was subject to a number of those. The concerns over their reliability and failure rate. Now, they call it a general hardware failure. In layman's terms, what we all know it as, the red ring of death. That's pretty much what it is, the red rings of death. And with this being a problem, such an ongoing problem, Microsoft was basically obligated to extend their manufacturer warranty to 3 years due to hardware failures all across the country. Another thing I didn't like about this system, and I still don't, like I said, is the fact that Xbox Live, you're already paying a hefty price on it, but they give you very little in return. When I say very little, I mean absolutely nothing if you ask me. This is the one big up I give to PlayStation with the PlayStation Plus, because at least you get indie games, even some DLC and other things that it takes care of you when you have PlayStation Plus. Xbox Live, which it runs like a champ, don't get me wrong, it runs way better, and the communication is far surpassed the PlayStation, but when you don't get anything in return, you kind of feel like you just pretty much feel violated. You practically feel violated. They don't give you anything, and you're paying an arm and a leg for it. So hopefully, when the Xbox One comes out, they'll take some advice from what the PlayStation Network is doing with the PlayStation Plus. I mean, really, you're gonna give us Fable 3 and Crackdown, games that came out in 2008, 2009, and it's 2013. Oh boy, I don't know, man. So hopefully they get it together, people. And for that reason, it's number 4.